There have been some mystics of our time whose prophecies have either occurred or are unfolding. Consider servant of God Maria Esperanza de Bianchini of Venezuela. Maria, who died in 2004, accurately predicted the 9/11 attack on the Twin Towers in New York City. She has been dubbed the female Padre Pio and is a candidate for sainthood. She is now a servant of God. Maria Esperanza, a mystic and visionary, claimed her first mystical experience at the age of 5, saying she had a vision of Saint Therese of Lisieux, the little flower, giving her a rose. When she was 12 years old, she reported having an apparition of the Blessed Mother. Throughout her life, her reported mystical gifts included healings, prophecy, reading of souls, discernment of spirits, the stigmata, transverberation of the heart, bilocation, the fragrance of flowers and perfume emanating from her person, miraculous materialization of roses, and visions and locutions of Jesus, Mary and the saints. As a young woman, she desired to become a nun. But, in a mystical experience with Christ, she was told that it was her mission to be a wife and mother. In an apparition, Saint John Bosco announced to her that she would meet her future husband on November 1, 1955. And so it was in Rome, in front of the Church of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, she met Gio Bianchini Gianni on November 1, exactly as was foretold to her. They had 7 children. Maria Esperanza became known worldwide after 1984, when she and dozens of other people reported seeing an apparition of the Blessed Mother at Betania, a farm in Venezuela. Our Lady's title was Mary, Virgin and Mother, Reconciler of all peoples and nations. The diocesan bishop, Monsignor Pio Bello Ricardo, approved the apparition in 1987, in consultation with Joseph Cardinal Ratzinger, who was prefect of the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith at that time. At one time, she made a prophecy saying, "It will start here." This she said in her native Venezuela, that at that time was a prosperous country, because of its large crude oil reserves. Now we know Venezuela is in dire economic crises, one which started in 2014 amid socialist policies that, because of the drop in oil prices, led to a situation worse than the Great Depression in the US, with over 30 million Venezuelans unable to afford food, and its hospitals without means to even buy basic medicines. Maria Esperanza was referring to an economic collapse that would befall nations like falling dominoes, one after the other. Is Maria Esperanza's prophecy on what started in Venezuela now being realized? About 1995, Pope John Paul II began to manifest the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Maria Esperanza was deeply distressed, she thought. He's the moral pillar holding the world together. So, she did something radical. She offered herself on behalf of Pope John Paul II. Shortly after, she began to manifest symptoms of Parkinson's. She had trouble walking, and had to use a wheelchair. Eventually, her organs started breaking down. The mission of her life was to proclaim and spread Our Lady's message of reconciliation, and to establish it in society, by witnessing to authentic Christian family life. She died after a long illness in a home on Long Beach Island, New Jersey, in 2004. In 2010, Bishop Paul Bootkoski of the Diocese of Metuchen, New Jersey, opened her cause for canonization at the Cathedral of St. Francis of Assisi in Metuchen, with 1,100 faithful present. Thank you for supporting this channel. I invite you to like and subscribe to the channel, as I will continue to bring you videos of this kind each day. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Reconciler of Nations, pray for us.